You're welcome to Madhouse TV physics class. Today we are going to start by looking at introduction to physics. What is physics all about? We can say that physics is all about studying matter in relation to energy and force. Physics is a branch of physical science that studies what matter with respect to energy and force. So, in general, we can simply talk about physics as studying energy and studying what? Force. And these energies or force are usually contained in a given what? Matter. What is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. So you can see that we say that energy is the ability to do work. And what is work basically? When we are talking about work in physics or in science, we are simply talking about what? The product of the application of force and the distance through which the force acts. The product of force and distance is what we refer to as what? Work. Now, you can see the beauty in the relationship here. We said work. Work is equal to what? Force times distance. Force times distance. In general, we simply say that work is done. Work is done by a body when a force moves through what? A given distance. So what are we saying now? You can see that work is equal to what? Force and distance. For work to be done, there must be what? A force that is what? Applied. And a body cannot perform work when the body does not have what? Energy. The energy of a body is usually equivalent to what? The work that it can perform. So we can simply say what? Energy is equal to what? To work that will be what? Done. So energy is equal to work. And you can see now that our work gives us what? Force times what? Distance. This brings us back to what physics is all about. That physics is a branch of physical science that studies matter with what? Respect to energy and what? Force. That is what physics is all about. Energy and force. So if you look at physics carefully, you'll discover that the branches of physics are all an offshoot of the study of the various forms of energy. Energy exists in various forms. We are going to look at the forms of energy. It can exist in numerous forms. One, we have the mechanical energy. We also have chemical energy. We have heat energy. We have light energy. We have sound energy. We have magnetic energy. We have electrical energy. We also have what? Nuclear energy, or what we refer to as what? Atomic energy. Then we also have the most universal form of energy, which is what? Our solar energy. These are the basic forms of energy that we have. Let's mention them one after the other. These are the basic forms of energy we have. And the universal energy, we can also talk of what? Solar. We have solar energy. Now, These various forms of energy, they are basically the hallmark or the fundamentals which physics is studying. Hence, physics is divided into various branches. When we want to study physics, physics is usually studied under various branches. We are going to look at the branches of physics. The branches of physics are the offshoots of the various forms of energy. So you can see more or less, physics is more or less what? The study of energy. And all this energy, they are derived or they are gotten or stored in a particular what? Body, which we refer to as what? Matter. Now let's look at that. Some of the branches of physics. Branches of physics. Now, one of the most prominent branch of physics is called mechanics. Mechanics. Mechanics is a branch of physics that actually studies mechanical energy. It studies mechanical energy. We have mechanics. 2. We have what? Optics. Optics. Optics is the branch of physics that studies what? Light. It studies light and all the devices or things involved in light. Another branch of physics is called what? Heat study. Heat study. Under our heat study, we may have what we call even the thermodynamics. They are all parts of what? Our heat study. Branch number 4, we have sound. Call it what? Sound study. The study of what? Sound. Or we call it sound wave. Study of sound. Sound stroke wave. Sound stroke what? Wave study. This is a branch of physics that studies sound energy and other forms of what? Wave. Both mechanical and electromagnetic waves, and also longitudinal waves and transverse waves. It studies sound energy. We also have another branch of physics that is called what? Electricity. The branch of physics that is electricity studies what? Electrical energy. Flow of electrons. It studies electrical energy. Then we have 6, which is magnetism. We have magnetism. Magnetism is also a branch of physics that comes from our magnetic energy. The study of what? Energies of magnets. Then we also have another branch of physics that is called what? Electromagnetism. Electromagnetism is a branch of physics that is studying the combination of electricity and magnetism together, looking at how flow of electricity can produce what? Magnetic effects, and how magnetic effect produces what? Electricity. We have it as what? Electromagnetism. Then we also have what we refer to as what? Nuclear physics. Nuclear physics. Nuclear physics is studying what? Nuclear energy, or our atomic what? Energy. Energies that are possessed, or energy that are stored in the atoms, or we say the nucleus of what? Atoms. Energy that these atoms provide for us is under what? Nuclear physics. These are the major branches of physics that we have. Then we also have another branch of physics that we refer to as what? Advanced. Advanced what? Physics. advanced physics. Advanced physics studies most of the recent innovations into physics. We also have the study of what? Molecular. We talk of molecular physics. We have molecular physics. This is the basic branches of what? Physics. What physics is all about. We are looking at what? The introduction to physics. So we've said that physics generally is more or less the study of what? Energy. The study of what? Force. And the study of matter in respect to energy and what? Force.